you probably will see your revenues increase by at least probably here like 30-40% straight off the bat.
I would say 30%.
There's a lot of low-hanging fruit there. So I don't think they're earning 70K a day. I think they're more like 50 because of this reason. So please just change this, because that's just probably 30 or 40K a day you're just leaving on the table by not having the proper setup.
Yeah, but at least they have like 10 resellers.
Yeah.
This is a no bullshit gaming show where we talk about games and their revenue in great detail, powered by our ad monetization, game design, and user acquisition triple threat expertise. Welcome to the 2.5 Gamers, the unfiltered truth served with a side of giggles. Let's not forget this is a 4 a.m. conference discussion vibe, so let's not take it too seriously. Tune in now and stay 2.5 steps ahead of the gaming industry.
So before we start, we can agree that this is a terrible game that's terribly executed, and Jakub has made a terrible mistake that I had to play it for a week.
Yeah, just saying.
Save it.
What do you mean save it?
Yeah,
We're already recording. It's already recording. Welcome, gamers and marketers, to another episode of 2.5 Gamers. So as you heard, we're gonna review another game, and also you know what the game where we could talk about? Yes, it's BangBang Survivor, the game which we don't like that much, I guess. Felix, is that correct?
No, I know where
understatement.
Jakub is trying to go with this episode and what he's trying to prove, but I don't think he does prove it with this example, and I think this is a colossal waste of time. But we'll still do it.
Okay. Well,
one way to throw me under the bus.
Under the bus, yeah. Thank you very much. I guess we are not doing bus jam. That would be way better. Anyway. So yeah, welcome again. My name is Matej Lančarič.
I'm Felix Broberg.
And I'm Jakub Remir, and I'm already thrown under the bus.
Well, it was your idea. If it was Matej's idea, I'd throw him under the bus. Well, or his car, because he weighs as much as a bus.
Yeah, it would be a nice battle. Anyway, this is episode number 113, if I'm
It's actually the 300th video that's on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
300 video only because I just uploaded the whole RSS feed from Spotify, so it doesn't count. Jesus fucking Christ!
There we go.
It doesn't
Our
count.
poor YouTube field.
Yeah. Thank you very much, YouTube. But yeah, it's a good one. Anyway, so yes. Do you know, our dear listener, which game is this based on? And we discussed this game before.
Prophecy.
Oh, geez,
It's the Christmas prophecy, by the way, because we did this episode on 27th of December.
Christmas, yes. It's the same fucking thing. It's just that it's dressed differently, but it's also like the same core as this one, and it's Doodle Magic. And it's still making, as Jakub mentioned before the recording started, 70 or 65.
Around 70K a day.
70K a day, which is lower than it was doing before, but yeah, we'll see. We're anyway meeting these guys in China. Yeah. Oh, by the way, we just recorded an AMA, which was live, and AMA means Ask Me Anything. It was live, and we got, I think, the most questions.
A lot of people ask us anything this time.
Yeah, which was quite random, but absolutely great. I'm speechless. I can't even speak properly. Okay, so I think we should start with the fact that the BangBang Survivor game started in China, and it's the company behind this game is SP Game. I mean, it was in Chinese, but actually these guys have an English translation. Look, Felix is already bored. He's shaking his head like, why the fuck are you talking about this? I mean, it's a good case study. So the SP Game, which means superior playing joy for games or gamers. I mean, I'm not sure if this can get any more random than what it is.
Even ChatGPT can make this better, I think.
Well, whatever, man.
ChatGPT could have chosen a better game to review as well.
Maybe this is China GPT. I don't know. China, whatever. Okay, yeah. Maybe we can ask ChatGPT next time, like what game to review, because we almost did this. What was it? The waifu game, anime, something.
That would have
but
been
then
better.
It's
No,
coming.
it's
Trust me, it's coming.
everything is coming. Okay, fuck, like let's get back to
Okay,
track.
Remo, give
So
your
the game.
intro.
No, I need to speak about this company a little bit, because I was reading their website, and it's it's full of interesting things. So they're focusing on publishing high quality mobile games. Yeah, we have kind of their website, which is BangBang Survivor. They have Pandora, whatever, Energy Battle, W, Crosswords, and it's all Chinese games, and something I'm not sure we can actually understand
A lot of
properly.
anime games, actually.
Yeah, a lot of anime games, exactly. So that's why I said we can't understand. So, and you know what was interesting? Like they said they have successfully released several S-level mobile games.
So now we're categorizing games based on gear.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I was like. Wait a second, where did I see the S-level gear? I was like, okay, wow,
Fuck
it's
triple A S-level games.
S-level games. So it was in Survivor IO, all the hobby games, and like all these,
That's
BangBang
specifically Asian gear categorization terminology, because Asian gear goes like S, SS, triple S, and so on and so forth. Never in the West.
Never into it. Exactly. So at least we know where they're coming from. Every single player can enjoy the game to the fullest, which is the BangBang Survivor.
By the way, have you seen anywhere the game which is called the Hainan Shangchang Network Technology? That's the name of the account of the game on the Chinese iOS store?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No idea. And I mean, we have, I think we know like 15, 20% of what exactly they are about. Anyway, so I think the game launched on 9th of May, right? Which is nice. And they with the limited equipment Zombie Terminator. Did you collect that one? It was
You mean
the
9th of May as for the outside of China release?
Outside of China release,
yeah, because in China it actually launched on January 18 this year.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why it's making so much money in China. And a little bit of money in the West. Right.
I think there's not much money in the West. It's more like the inner China and outside Asia.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, it's growing. I mean,
like if you see the revenue curves, it's pretty much like
yeah, but
140k downloads in US, which sounds to me like VPN or something, or I don't know.
No, it doesn't. No, they're running quite a lot of creatives and ads like in the West, and some of these creatives are. I mean, and I need to share the volume this time, because you will shit your pants.
Okay,
it's so funny. It's so funny. you need to hear the music. So yeah, turn down the volume afterwards. But yeah. So we can.
Anyway, for anyone listening, we will be gladly corrected in what we're saying regarding which company this is, who's what, and who's where, because it's just kind of hard to read these context relations when the company is coming from China. As you know, there's a lot of nuance that we just don't see, unfortunately, from the Western
we were
side.
already kind of correcting.
So I'm apologizing beforehand.
Apologizing beforehand. Why? I mean, we were already.
If we say something that is not correct, which can happen here.
Yeah, usually, we are kind of not sure about the external tools. Now we are double not sure, I guess. And okay, we can continue on like what is this game all about, and like why are we talking about it?
Yeah. So let me actually look at the game. Not this one, but this one. We'll get to the other one soon.
Later.
BangBang Survivor, as said, it was released in January 18 in China. From that point on, it started to slowly scale and started to scale rapidly actually at the start of April. As you can see here, the curve regarding the download volume, it's pretty much kind of a very steady in China, and then the, let's say, outside of China launch, which
Yeah, I
is
told you.
also, I would say it's global basically, because there's US, there's
It's global for sure,
Malaysia, but I don't see any kind of a Germany or Europe there. So,
and Germany is there because they're running German creatives.
oh really?
Right there, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's they're like just scroll
So-
down on in the table, and you have the Germany right there. Where is
Okay, so it's there.
Yeah, it's
So
on
pretty
the-
much like China released before. Now on, as Mate said, May 8th, it's the worldwide release, but still the game is making most of the money in the, let's say, overall Asia. Like you could see the countries here, the usual suspects: South Korea, Taiwan, Japan, Hong Kong, and so on and so forth are the main kind
Yeah.
of culprits behind the revenue there.
Brazil there, but zero revenues.
Yeah. US is there with some kind of a meager revenue, like less than 1%. But yeah, pretty much 91% goes to China, and then around 4% goes to Taiwan. So there we go. Yeah, it's there. The interesting things are the numbers, of course, because the numbers are fucking huge. As the game
numbers are there. Can you
is currently
normally,
doing
please?
Take out China.
700.
Take out China. Take out China. Take out China. Take it out.
yeah,
Without
please.
China, this is no story.
Thank you very much for listening. We will be back next week.
Why are we covering it? Like,
Because it will still come to the West. The prophecy goes on. This just reinforces it.
Would you say it's a stepping stone?
It's more of like a sign.
It's coming. It's coming.
So basically, the game is making currently all together with China and with the rest of the world 700k a day, which is a lot. Regarding the download scale, again, most of this. By the way, this is not really most from China. Like they actually have a lot of downloads outside of China currently, but it's making like 64k downloads a day, which is huge for this kind of a core game. Like the CPI has to be atrocious.
That's true.
It has to be pretty high.
It's gonna be pretty high.
Yeah.
Because it's tower defense game, by the way.
Yeah. So we'll see. But it's kind of very interesting because it completely kind of proves what we were saying back in the Christmas prophecy in December, that somebody will do this game much better, and the game is now making 10 times the revenue of the original game. Because if you look at the Doodle Magic game, we covered it in December. It started in November last year, and it's very steady performance actually. If you look here.
Super quick, fast follow. It's not super quick. Yeah, it's even.
It came out in January, so they weren't following. They probably just started at the same time.
There could be probably a game that we're missing here that we don't see. That this is all coming from Asia, and we just don't see it. Like a Steam game, whatever PC game.
Okay, same as supermarket.
Yeah, we'll probably learn when we were in China. But you see still that the game, the original.
Wait, you are going to China?
We're going to China.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, yeah, we're going to be in China. So if you're in China, Joy, let us know. We definitely want to meet you. We have already like few things happening, so
we might be doing an event as well. So if you want to come meet us in China,
yeah, exactly.
So the Doodle Magic game is still making around 70k a day IPs, and downloads wise is also kind of pretty stable. Which you see the line here that they had some kind of big jump here in March with some, I guess
that was new. That was new update.
New update, and then that's it, like something like 7k a day downloads, which is still pretty good for this kind of a game, because usually they just shark fin into oblivion. So that's there. Now comes the bad news, and the bad news is this game is pretty much like a carbon copy of
it's exactly the same game. It's just like
Doodle Magic with color.
Yeah, Doodle Magic with color. The problem is that you can see that they were putting the game into hobby template. You see the thing there.
Yeah, sure.
They don't unfold it. They don't unfold it at all.
Yeah, they don't unfold it all, which
face.
is the first rule of hobby template. You unfold the hobby template. You don't like throw all the icons at the user in the second minute of the game.
I mean, that's not even. I don't think that's the biggest problem. Honestly,
it's not the biggest problem. I kind
of went through it. I was okay. You are the 11, stage 11.
Yeah, I'm stage 11. What's your stage?
I'm stage 11. So you should be stage 50. Yes.
Fucking noob. Stage 50. You know how hard it is. What's your level?
No.
Player level.
Player level. Let me check. You can jibber jabber in the between.
Felix, what's your level, by the way?
I'm pulling it up right now. Hang on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Jibber Jabber, you see that they are following the hobby template there. So monetization and
9.
retention stuff on the
I'm
sound.
player
9?
9. Player level
17.
9. Yeah.
Okay. Oops. So
Noobs? The fucking noobs. Like, you're level 22. Nobody cares.
So the
Noobs.
important thing is that at least it's a little bit more polished, because you can see the Doodle Magic as they went, they pretty much kept on adding icons into the rows, and they didn't care about all like the user experience here.
You see the news, by the way, just there. 1 second, and as soon as there is a news that somebody won, or
Somebody open
found-
a rare
whatever,
token. Yeah.
it's you can't see anything through that. It's just look,
This thing.
if you're in the game, then you can't see anything. You just see the text.
Yeah.
So it's covering the headlines and things. It's just,
But it's normal for these games. It's like reinforcement of that gacha, and its success stories
I know,
exist.
but can you just move it a little bit up, or on the top, or
Tell you
somewhere?
what, remove it all together and put banner ads there, and they'd earn 10K a day extra.
Exactly, yeah.
Like,
I mean, 10K extra here is like, it's exactly nothing. It's just like this
Yeah,
argument.
it's exactly nothing.
Like, oh my god, Supercell could make one more million a month. Yeah, nobody cares.
If Supercell
Okay.
makes like 100 million a month.
Exactly.
So yeah. So the problematic part is that this still makes 10 times more than the other
Yeah.
one, which is great. And kudos to whatever the guys did there. It like nicely packaged. If we omit the fact that
Mr. Kudos,
not-
Doodle Magic doesn't have any Chinese revenue, does it?
we can double check,
Yeah,
and we can double check,
because
and
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right. I don't see any China.
So it can be whatever. It can be
Yeah.
maybe 1-to-1 in terms of the revenues in China. We don't know. We can
We don't
ask our Chinese friends.
Yeah, but the thing is that what's the biggest improvements on the game? UI is better, even though it's still
Yeah.
atrocious. It's better. I'm sorry, that's there.
It is. Yeah.
Monetization and monetization strategy regarding the shop itself, which in Doodle Magic, unfortunately, is still very bad. Like, this is just like very kind of let's say a placeholder-ish. And if we compare it with something like this, which is just much more polished, they have a lot of these like Chinese mechanics within this. They even this kind of wording like top up, which means like your first purchase is kind of done very well. They have battle passes there. They have these special offers, first purchases, whatever. This is like
I bought this common pack for 99 cents. I mean,
how was it?
I didn't feel it, honestly.
Yeah, because the game is too deep currently. Deep. It like doesn't really matter.
It absolutely didn't matter.
So some of these things, or for instance, these like 7-day carnival elements, like every Chinese game that I see has this.
Yeah.
Every like Legend of Mushroom
So
has this.
this is not really a
Everyone
Western
has this.
adoption.
No, exactly. No.
Yeah,
That's the point. This isn't the Western adoption we were waiting for. It's like a little bit more mass market Asia adoption.
As I said, it's the same fucking game, but
it still works because
it still works.
Check how much it did. Like, it did 10 times more than the original South Korean game.
We don't know because we don't have the Chinese revenue for Doodle Magic. So stop saying that.
Yeah, but
the art style is not Western. It's not just period. I mean, it's a little bit better, more colorful. How like
this is a Chinese game, and they westernized it by reading a book. This is what Westerns like. Like, it's not a Western game.
But guess what it is? This is also one important thing. Can you name one thing that makes it much better? And just by looking at the art style and the visuals.
The color?
No. Our favorite thing that makes money in games, if you use this one special
social
weapon.
features, of course.
No.
Fucking hell.
Gotcha.
No. One special thing that makes every game better, that we covered on the podcast, that we see recently, that is like rolling all over the place. Zombies.
Jesus fucking Christ! Of course, zombies.
Zombies just works much better. They're just much more mainstream.
Yes, but you see these zombies. These are Asian zombies.
What's the difference between like?
I mean, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It's fair. I'm just joking, of course. But The thing is, yes, it's more Western. It's zombies, but like you have in Doodle Magic, you can also call it zombies or monsters. I mean, it's still hordes of things. The thing is, it's not only about zombies; it's about the hordes, the big amount of enemies. That's the thing.
Of course. Yeah. So
also, what is really important is that you can change the hero to female as well. By the way,
yeah, you can. Yeah, so a few differences, or let's say few, as you see on the screen. The game is pretty much exactly the same core gameplay. Like not much has been changed there. The big difference that we see regarding these is that they outright kind of use the skills through this kind of a companion guy rather than like your mage itself. But later down the line in the game, I guess the mage has apprentices, and this guy also has some kind of companions or mercenaries or whatever. But even the skills are literally the same. Like
it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. I was like the guided laser is the same thing.
And like the frost nova, whatever, something. It's even the synergies between these skills, because if you choose like two kind of close skills to each other, you start to get like combination of these skills within the skill randomizer. So, cyclone cannon, that's a new one.
I don't see anything.
But they have tornadoes in Doodle Magic also.
Yeah.
So of course it's there. But yeah, so the core gameplay, everything is pretty much the same. I would still say that the difficulty is even higher on Doodle Magic. It's still not very approachable here regarding the
Felix, do you see the nothing. I was just
the BangBang Survivor, because it's completely different setup compared to typical roguelike RPG that we see in the market, like Survivor.io kind of follow up. Whereas here, you just need to choose as less skills as possible, because only then you can get to the like final effects of those skills, which makes them stronger. Rather than in Survivor.io setup where you evolve skills and you kind of choose a lot of skills, and that's completely okay. But here it's
they're then combined.
Then so it's like this kind of completely different setup. I was expecting them to actually make a little bit more stronger job on the streamlining thing, but they didn't. But they just didn't. They just like went as hard.
It's the same game. It's the same game, and I wouldn't be even surprised. Like these companies are connected, and it's the same thing as we were talking about the Forex and the teams that were working on the Last War and Top War and all these other games. It's like it's the same group of people.
Yeah, it's literally the same game. Just makes 10 times more currently overall revenue.
Why? And you don't say zombies. You just can't say zombies.
But Arcel is one thing. Like Arcel is big.
Arcel could have an effect on the CPIs.
Of course, it has effect,
but not on the
the monetization is just much more streamlined and fleshed out and robust. That's there. That's like just outright.
What does that even mean?
Monetization? You have better monetization practices, like offer systems, battle passes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
These guys don't have that in Doodle Magic.
Yeah. Thank you very much for translating to normal English, please.
Yeah, normal English there. The other interesting thing, let me maybe skip here and you'll see. Yeah, that is again completely the same. Or do we finish this one? Maybe we finally. Oh no, we already did that because it's like a stage.
Yeah, it's 1.5x speed. So
the interesting thing is that they also copied some of the things which I think are outright broken here. For instance, in Doodle Magic, they send you stamina in email every hour. Do you notice that?
Yeah, and in here it's in base or somewhere. It's like
there's this lady
that
cooks for you in cafeteria, and like she gives you like these meals of 15 energy like every hour or like whatever.
500
I have like 300 energy. Never runs out of it. Never. In Doodle Magic, I just return after like being inactive, and you see I have 3,000 energy. 3,000. I can spend it. So the balancing, they took also the bad balancing with it. Why not? The skills and the whole kind of upgrade cycle, I think they have it in the castle again, is completely the same.
It's the same thing.
It's literally the same thing. Like you see the UI, the everything, it's pretty much the same thing. The other thing is that features are kind of locked very far behind where you don't even see them. Like, for instance, you see these Hall of Trials, and there's like unlock after clearing common stage 15. You know how hard to get to stage 15?
Yeah.
Probably it will take me months to get there.
Yeah, not months, like month maybe.
Month. But then Global Rescue, what's that? Each entry ticket requires blah blah blah. Unlock at level 30. Really? Again, another
you're
month.
level 30. I mean, you're level 30, like hero level 30, so it's not that far from you. You are 22 already. So.
But still, like, and the problem is the XP, it doesn't scale within these games in both.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you go into the game, you start the game, and then you immediately quit the game, you get 15 XP. If I win the game, I get 15 XP.
Yeah.
I can double it with an ad. That's it. I can just do this and completely waste my energy, and the XP will be the same.
There you go. Also, like, we played the elite type of game.
Yes, this is something that is on top of what Doodle Magic has, where they has this multiplayer feature actually.
Yeah.
So I don't know
social features.
Social features, exactly.
That's why it makes so much more money. Finally, game, you can talk about social features.
But it's nice because you recruit the person, you get assigned, like, can be invited from your friends list. Have you played this, by the way?
Yeah.
From the other side, that somebody recruited you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's pretty interesting because it seems it's synchronous. It's not asynchronous. Yeah. So I was thinking, like,
the game, if you're choosing the skill, the game plays when you're working playing elite. If you're working on like normal level, it stops. So that's why I think it's synchronous. But
because I was playing it also with somebody summoned me and gave me an invite, and I was literally selecting the skills and stuff like that with the person. Yeah. So that's very interesting that you have literally two people there, both of them having their own skill set and just going against the whatever zombies. Can be bots, but as I said, like, I played it on the other side and it works. So I've seen it.
Yeah, me too.
So the functionality is there.
Yeah.
It can be bots, of course, because like the matchmaking is super fast, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. I'm not sure how we will see, but
yeah, we probably won't see. But regarding the gear is again sorry person.
Oh yeah, this is not cool, man. This
is not cool. I know what we need to do. Regarding the gear itself, it's again the same setup with these crystals.
Yeah.
Where...
What can we say when there is the there's the text running through your face?
Yeah, just can't.
Would be better if it was a bannerada.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%.
So you have these crystals that you merge. By the way, the merge ratio is 5-1. Yeah. Not 3-1, not 2-1. It's 5-1, which is just horribly deep. Then you have your skin, which is again the same as here in Doodle Magic. And then you have your gun upgrades. I think this is literally taken from Survivor.io, and I've never seen this in this other game. Yeah, this is not it. So I don't think so they have that in Doodle Magic, but this is just like linear upgrade tree, nothing else. There's the warehouse with the gun, which does some stats, but it's more of a gun skin or something.
There's like some additional stats on that one.
Skin with some additional things with like
this is the
stars.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that much impactful, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's there. Then there's gear ascending and gear crafting, and this just, in my opinion, does literally nothing. It just adds like a few points of damage. Most impactful things are the gems, like some of them, like this one, for instance, 24% increased thermal bomb damage can be pretty impactful. Also, all the ones that I have here, I'm currently going like electro strategy or whatever.
So Mr. Electro, hello.
Yeah, exactly. So that's good. But other than that, no, there's not really any innovation regarding the thing there. What I don't like that they didn't translate the raid feature, which means the stages that you already conquered, you can raid immediately and immediately get the rewards at least 3 times a day. These guys don't have that.
It's only on patrol vehicle.
Yeah,
patrol vehicle is there.
Patrol vehicle is there, and you can use 3 times energy in a row. I don't think so. These guys have an idle mechanic, do they? They have there in the castle, in the workshop. They have the idle mechanic, so you can have that. These guys don't have that. Maybe they have it, but I don't have it unlocked because the fort is unlocked at level 30, which I'm not after a week of play.
It won't be there. It won't be there, man. It's is idle mechanical, which is unlocking level 30. Like how does that make sense?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. The gacha is, I think, a little bit
But
better.
it's like you can only like pull gems from the gacha.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can
it's
only pull, no. You can actually pull like skins and stuff
okay.
if you
Interesting.
have 0.04.
And I already got gems. Only gems, nothing else.
You can pull a character skin also, like a
Okay.
legendary character skin, which, by the way, I don't know was this peerless rarity, but it seems it's
Peerless. Yeah.
peerless is higher than legendary. It seems. I don't know what peerless means even here in this context, but whatever. So you can pull that, but yeah, other than that, there's like a lot of these like resources that you don't know what are for because you never seen,
Yeah.
like you
No
can't
idea.
use those
Yeah, I
because the
have no
features
idea.
are not unlocked. Like I have, for instance, these like 4 recruitment orders that I cannot use because it's level 40 from, but I still have them in my inventory. Thank you very much. So that's there, and then yeah, we're pretty much at the end.
You can morph this person or this like assistant.
Same as
to someone.
weapon,
Yeah,
same as weapon skin.
Yeah.
So you have some kind of a nice more. I guess offers will use this to kind of get this. Oh,
Ooh,
Phoenix.
nice. Didn't even scroll to the right. I just got this like electro dude. Ooh, rising idol.
Unlock to gain skill. Sound wave grants the electron transition skill at the start. That's great.
What is this Pokemon right there?
Chinese New Year.
Okay.
Grants the flow move skill at the start.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks. So again, how does it make so much
more money?
Yes, not more, but so much money.
10 times more.
Stop saying that. We don't know. Just stop saying that.
Okay. So monetization is much more fleshed out. The art is much more approachable.
Yeah, we see that on the install side.
UI is much better, even though it's still shit. I'm sorry.
I mean,
it's
not shit. It's just you can't. You don't know what's happening.
But honestly, like this character UI where you have like rows of features hidden behind the whole screen. I'm sorry. This could be done much more smoother. Just like put it between more icons here somewhere here. But there's like you see how many features that are kind of cut into this whole thing. And each of these tabs have like 2 additional tabs to choose from.
I know, yeah.
Like for instance, this gun thing, it's completely hidden.
Yeah, I know.
Usually what you do, you put like the things that affect the character in the same quantity or quality or whatever, same impact, you put the UI icons beside each other because it means from UI standpoint that they are equal, which here they're hidden.
What can I say?
That's my end here, that we are not finished with this thing because I'm still waiting for a Western, really Westernized version of this game.
Can I segue there?
This is the proof. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I segue here? Because like I really want to echo what you said, because I really think that there's an absolute gold mine to be made in the West for this type of game, right? And if we just basically just zoom in on some figures here, right? Like so I excluded China. So monthly IAPs for this game, excluding China in the last 30 days, is $2 million in IAPs. And with China in it is 13, right? So more than 10 million is coming from China, right? So when I did the ad, I know. So when I did the ads breakdown on this, right? Like they've managed to achieve a DAU or a user base outside of China in the last 30 days of 1.4 million people, right? So that's the first ingredient that you need for a lot of ad revenue. But I really feel that this studio just missed on the mark on realizing how important ads are, kind of at least in the West. And yeah, that's kind of what I want to talk about. So let's just go through the ad placements. There's double rewards after match, capped at 3 a day. Refresh skill during the match, capped at 1 a day. Maybe you can show this chests, Remo. So chest, brilliant chest on a 24-hour cooldown, and a common chest on a 24-hour cooldown. Yeah.
Already watched those today.
Yeah. And there's gold in the shop for 500 if you can go to it as well.
Yeah, this one daily limit.
Yeah, daily limit. Yeah, and then also stamina, which you never need because basically you never run out of stamina.
Yeah.
You can get it, by the way, also from your friends, and the stamina is pretty much infinite. That's it.
Yeah. So it's 8 maximum rewarded impressions per day, but really it's 7 because you're never going to need stamina, right? So that already caps the amount of impressions that they're going to be able to show to users. But I've said many times on this podcast that if you hide like these rewarded ad placements in the UI, you're never going to watch them. So I think that the rewarded IMTAU here is somewhere around like 4.5, and an ad viewer rate of 55%, meaning that outside of China, this game makes about 77K a day from ads, which is half of the revenue that's coming from not China, right? But here is where basically it becomes one of these things where I actually think I'm really right that they should have banners, because if they had banners in, and if you assume that there's 2 sessions per, 2 whatever you call like games per session, or whatever you call runs per session, then probably you're showing about 60, because the game runs take about 5 minutes. You're showing about 60 ads, banner ads on like in total there. So that's about 20K a day on the current DAU, right? And if you're also basically after the Fatui, basically, I don't think a lot of users are getting the double up rewards after the game. So what I would argue to put in there is just an interstitial if you're not interacting with the rewarded ad units. Yeah, what's up?
So I know where the banner should be placed. As you mentioned on the during the AMA, it should be between the start the game button and up above right there, above
Exactly.
the menu. So there are all the misclicks in the fucking world.
Yeah, let me just say we haven't seen a single roguelite RPG with banners yet.
That's true.
But
a single one.
Basically, here, if they would add banners, essentially, like if they would add those 2 ad units, interstitials and banners, right? Like that brings the total ad revenue from 75 up to about 120 to 130 a day, right? So that's meaningful impact. Like there's a big chunk of money that's going right there.
Yeah, it's not bad actually.
Yeah.
What do you think would be the impact on retention, which we are not able to see?
Because you're looking at US. So maybe if you just do the same thing but change the country, then you would get some.
Right. But basically, I dug a bit deeper because I was like, okay, what like ECPM should I like hedge? Like, should I put these guys on? And I don't want to name and shame on AdApps.txt files, but it's pretty clear to me that I had to drag down the ECPM as well here, because basically they only work with 2 direct sources, which is Meta and Google. Those are the only 2 direct networks. And the third direct network they have, which they've listed like 18 times, is Taboola. So the only direct ones they're working with is Taboola, Facebook, and Google, which means probably they're not earning 70K a day in the West. They're earning something more like 50. So yeah,
which is generous already. I don't think even 50. With these 2.
Exactly. So either they haven't updated the AdApps.txt file, which would be stupid because then it's like the same thing as not having these networks integrated, or they just don't realize how much money they're losing out on. So either they're probably mediating with Google. I'll just show you. Can you let me share screen here for a second, Jakub?
Sure.
I don't like naming and shaming on AdApps.txt files, but this one is like pretty clear what's going on and what's bad, right? So here we can see that is Facebook Direct and Google Direct. So Facebook doesn't have a mediation platform, so it's not mediated there. Taboola, to my best knowledge, does not have a mediation platform anymore.
You have Outbrain and Taboola, which is the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, please move to Max or level play and integrate Unity, Iron Source, AppLovin, and you probably will see your revenues increase by at least probably here like 30-40% straight off the bat. But
I would say 30%.
There's a lot of low-hanging fruit there. So I don't think they're earning 70K a day. I think they're more like 50 because of this reason. So please just change this, because that's just probably 30 or 40K a day you're just leaving on the table by not having the proper setup.
Yeah, but at least they have like 10 resellers. in there.
Yeah. Better call Felix.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, hello.
Hello. Yeah, I mean, it kind of just highlights to me again that like this game came out in January and it's killing it, even doing quite well in the West, right? But like it's such a wide open market for a Western developer to make this.
Just look at this. I mean,
just saying, by the way, they won 54%, day 725, day 30, 12. Very strong.
Wow.
Yeah, that's very strong. look, like they have all these networks in here, which is Uplavin, Iron Source, Mintegral, Unity, Facebook, and Google and TikTok. But majority of things, I mean, they started pushing quite hard on like mid-May, I think. And look, like it's like biggest placement is YouTube. So I'm pretty sure like they're mediating. Just turn down the volume, but like honestly, like this absolute like fucking all like
Barrels, Last War.
tell me, wow. Do you know which game exactly came up with this?
So Last War, basically.
It's Evony.
Evony,
Jeez,
yeah,
it's
Evony.
Evony. But we have all these like different things, and it's like it's barrels, and they are doing everything right. I mean, it's just
it's basically the Forex creative in 2D.
Exactly, which is was probably not doing the favor here for them in terms of the CPIs, but
it's actually in the game.
It's actually what?
Whoa.
Like it's very close. Like it's basically altered gameplay. It's not really something.
Yeah, exactly.
Out.
It's not fake. Exactly. It's just it's quite altered. But this is, and then like this is, I mean, the sound here, like they are using like weird music and sound with these like ghosts and
it's ghost sounds easy.
It's ghost sound. Yeah, it's
shooting ghosts.
It's so good. It's so good, and it's all like these battles and again boss and look at the animation. Like it's just nobody cares. It's great. There's more. This is definitely not Western, but they have all of these, I would say, Forex types, and these as well. And this is kind of like slow pace, which I think it would be way more. But at least they are kind of paying attention and using all of these hordes. But this, again, it's the same thing as we saw before. But there is more. There is way more. It's like all these like UGC kind of.
Chinese UGC?
Yeah. Want to see it?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching this. I was like, okay, I can see that.
The UA team looks solid.
Yeah, the UA team looks good.
The UA team
they know what they're doing. They're using like Forex best concepts, translating them into 2D stuff like that.
Yeah, you have the
real world prizes. There we go.
Exactly. Real world prizes. Like, do you know where this like coming from? It's the Survivor IO end card, by the way. It's absolutely the same thing. It's the same thing. But yeah, they are actually paying attention. And zombies dancing, like that's Evony absolutely, or Stormshot, which they're like all the dancing happening. So one second, I have more on the Facebook side, which is there's my female character music there. It's just like I was literally looking at it like, what the fuck is happening? But I was like, okay, I get it. It's also altered gameplay. Like there's nothing only as gameplay. And there's also like a Chinese UGC. Yeah. Oh, and this, look, this game. Do you know which game is this?
There we go, Kingdom Guard.
Yeah, exactly. Kingdom Guard. Also,
by the way,
friends of the podcast.
I just want to appreciate this creativity, because it's, if you don't have a snake, just put zombies in the row.
Zombies in the row. Yeah, exactly. And then just put like random numbers above their heads, and then you have
a snake.
It was like seriously. I was watching. I was like, wow, okay.
Oh wow,
this is great. This is
completely different game.
Man, it's so good to see that they have such a good UA and creative team, but it's sad to see their admin team not pulling their weight.
And they could do way more in terms
of
this?
Like this is literally like taken from some other game, because it looks very polished to be like a fake game.
You know what is this? Like, where did we see this? Last week, Zombie IO.
Oh yeah. But Zombie IO would at least like a sliver of same assets. This is completely different game.
It's completely different game, yeah, for sure. I mean, like
I wouldn't be surprised if that was a Steam game or something.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is my favorite. Jesus, this was my favorite. I mean, I was like,
I think this is Korean.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 100%. It's for sure Korean, but it was like, wow, okay. But then let's look at different things.
But man, those Forex creatives is pretty much like whatever you do, use Forex creatives.
Oh, wait a second. That doesn't end there.
So we have anime creatives.
We have anime exactly.
Wow! What was
This? Wait a second. Where is this?
that? Was like
Look.
Luffy from Wish, which is One Piece, and there's like Azur Lane on the right.
Yeah. That's. I was like, is this like the
The One Piece
Azur Lane?
character. Yeah.
So yeah, they're like using all of these, and then I don't know like what's happening.
Because this is his trick, like he throws fists, like literal fists. This is again like IP Gray Zone.
Yeah, don't worry. No, we will get there as well. We will get there.
360度
And this is also.
Okay, this looks a little bit like Bleach, but the character is a woman, so it's not Bleach.
Yeah, but you know where we saw this Bleach?
Doodle Magic.
Exactly.
Doodle Magic has these waves.
Exactly.
Copy the game, copy the creators.
It could be everything, basically. This here, the music is great. Like, quite interesting. This is an upgrade kind of type of the video, which is definitely doing well in these types of games. But we didn't end there.
Let's take out the sound because we don't
Yeah,
do anything.
so but it really needs to be. And we are now coming to favorite German critics. I'm not sure like what's the connection between Chinese companies and German, but they run all of them are German creatives. I have no idea why, but it's like it's so fun, so funny.
I wish I knew how good the German was. It's probably terrible.
I mean, there's like
zombie narration creative in German.
Ich bin ein Zombie. Like I'm a zombie. And something saying like, well, I have so many sisters. It's like what the fuck? So it's narrative zombie.
Lasers.
Oh, this is just like the same thing we saw. It's just
finally translated.
AI voice exactly. And we're coming there. One sec. And the number 3, okay, I'm just gonna skip there because it's that's where.
But man, it's really good. Like what their UA is doing.
My favorite. Yes.
So Kingdom Guard on steroids.
Kingdom Guard on steroids with the music.
Storm Shot.
And Storm Shot, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So you're paying attention. So it's nice. And then we have the classic UGC, we have the static images, and we have this. And where is this other static image? Oh my god, this. These are like the hordes of zombies I was always talking about. Like this is it. Like this is exactly it. I love this.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. Most probably not super translated, but that's the thing. Like, only if they run a little bit more US or English creatives, that will be way better. Like these concepts will definitely do well in US and in West. But this is exactly what I'm always talking about. And I think we had one.
Throwing nuclear bombs into a crowd of zombies always works.
Always works, yeah, always works. And I think we had one more static image, which was it was
Gates creative. There we
Gates
go.
creative.
We meet again.
And there's something else I can't find it. Oh yeah, this was quite.
Oh my god, what's that?
Quite confusing. Yeah.
Barrel overload.
Barrel overload in German. So yeah. That's this was.
There we go. There's the Joker from Wish.
Joker from Wish. And here we are. Zombies are coming. Welcome to the end of the world. Thank you very much. So yeah, I mean, honestly, it's I'm always looking at TikTok, which they are running. I mean, it's quite a lot of videos right there, which are all kind of UGC connected. So it's all people there. So it's let's go. It's
3D.
Ooh.
Oh wow. Again, a completely different game, different art style, different whatever.
But zombies are there. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
This is the next level of fake.
This is not fake, man. You literally take another game and use it as creative.
Most probably, yes. And then there's like the avatar in the left top corner. It's just that's the game. That's it.
It's not even from the game.
It's not even from the game, but it was in the creatives. I'm really looking for like, what's what they're doing on.
Don't you have more fake anime there? I would like to see.
No, I don't think they have more fake anime, but they have a playable ad. Oh, nice.
Playable that, okay.
On
You can
uploading.
shoot barrels?
I-
Or storm shot? Is it storm shot? Kind of storm shot.
Kind of storm shot, but it's it's the
Guys,
same
I was
thing.
just a thought just occurred to me. Like, whichever Western company cracks this game play for the West, is this going to be $1 billion game or like a $500 million game or like $100 million game?
I think like 100 million.
I would say $500 million, but why
I said
not?
$500 million as well.
One of the keep in mind that once they crack it, they will need to streamline it, so they lower the depth of the whole progression and everything, probably, which
By the
means they
way-
lower the spend depth. Therefore, it will be less core.
Jakub, this is the game. This is a different game. This is a different game, and this is what they stole from some. I think it was Age of Origins or something. This is absolutely different game.
Yeah,
Creative,
like
and they're running it on Uplavin.
This is the third creative that we see that's completely different game. No one
like
similar
it's-
asset.
But I've seen this creative. I've seen this creative.
I've seen this
assets 100%.
creative 3 times a day, all for different game today.
Yeah. Fail.
Last War uses this. I think what was the other game that uses this? Like everybody's using this kind of battle gates creative.
Oh, my favorite ASMR, but this is way more confusing. What the fuck is happening? Dear listeners, please go to. I'm encouraging you to go to YouTube and check all these creatives because this was a ride. This was absolutely a ride, and it's been a while. I've seen this since
I've never seen this one yet.
these things. So yeah, heads off to the team at SP Game Company. It's quite interesting what they
You
just
guys
pulled.
definitely know what they're doing with the creative side.
Yeah, I was like, wow. No, I was checking this yesterday and the day before while I was playing the game, and I was like, wow, okay, this is super funny, and I'm pretty sure like it's working to a certain extent in the West because they are taking all the trends that are working there, and then
Where do you think they will peak? If they're doing 700k a day already,
like 2 mil
2 mil a day, like Whiteout Survival.
could be.
Okay.
Why not? Ah, come on, be just a little bit
It's
adventurous.
a bit extreme, but I'll believe it when I see it.
I would say 1 mil a month. A day, 1 mil a day.
1 mil a
That would be
day.
the peak.
Could be 2 if they start pushing more on the West or in the West.
Could be much better if they actually do the unfolding of the features.
It's too hard. It's too complex for
It's too harsh and it's too grindy immediately. Like currently,
yeah.
I'm just like after a week, I'm just grinding, doing nothing else, just grinding and spending stamina so I can get that fucking 15 XP per run.
One
All
shot.
right.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Okay, scores or
5.
stuff like that.
5. Well, I would go 9 easily.
9. Okay.
9 easily.
7.5 for me because like, come on, you can do this much better.
Let me actually go down to 4 or 3.
4
I
because
just realized they're adapts.txt file, right? It's just,
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't let them get away with that.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Ken,
fair enough.
when we meet them in China.
Yeah. Then you defend yourself, Mister. Oh, let's put down to 4.
But I literally I could click 2
Yeah, no,
buttons
it's
if it's
easy.
integrated, and like they're making 40% more ad revenue, whatever it is, right? So yeah,
Yeah.
Engage Felix magic functions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
There we go.
Yeah, that's knowledge. Okay. Thank you
Okay.
very much, guys,
See
for
you
listening.
all in Cyprus, whoever's there.
Which is today. Because this is going live on Thursday.
Exactly.
See you all there. Please subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, like, comment, share, do whatever you like.
Join
if
the
you
Slack,
like,
and we'll there.
join the Slack. We talk there. We see you in Cyprus, GDCY, and then in Hamburg Games Forum. So thank you. Ciao.